Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is The Beginning After the End of Volume 2. Story by TurtleMe, art by Fuyiki23, and then colors by issatsu. Let's see if I can quickly find where the translations are and all that, but it doesn't look like it. This is an interesting one. I really enjoyed the first volume. This was originally published on Tapas and is being in print by Yen Press. It's about this kid who is a king, reincarnated as a kid, Arthur Leywin, and he's traveling with his family because he is super gifted with magic, and if you remember, his parents wanted to get him better training, better life, and they're attacked on the way at the end of the first volume. So the second volume is the battle and what happens there, and there's like a big reveal. There's a lot more mystery thrown in there. We get to see a little bit more about Art and his mission, and it really kind of just more drives things on into the adventure and teases a lot of mystery yet to be revealed. So my negative about it is it feels like it's been a while since that first volume came out, and I kind of forgot a lot of what was in it. I eventually kind of remembered, and this manga kind of reminded me, or this might be manhwa, whatever you want to call it, reminded me as to what the original was about, so I kind of caught up and I have to go back and reread. But that's really maybe the only negative, is just the space between, the break between the first volume and the second volume. But the art is still solid. The action's great. The art is actually an interesting character because while it is this king reincarnated as a kid, he still has kid-like emotions. He still acts like a kid at times. So, he gets tired. He has trouble, reaching things because he's a kid. Emotions are more kid-like. It's not just an adult in a kid's body, which is really important. I think really cool. And overall, like you come off as like, this seems to be a decent king reincarnated. This isn't like some horrible person that was reincarnated as a kid's body and like as a lesson or life lessons or whatever. He actually comes off as probably being a decent person to begin with. So we still have this mystery of like why he was reincarnated, like what happened with all that. So lots to come. I mean, there's a lot hinted at. There's a lot thrown out there. A lot of interesting stuff. So as a second volume, it's good. It's pretty good. Show off some of the art. The layouts, I mean, it's interesting going from what is essentially a webcomic to print, and you can definitely see, I think in this one, it's standing out a lot more of that translation, or adaptation, whatever you want to call it. I don't think I've noticed it quite as much with the first volume, and I definitely haven't noticed it with some other series that I go through the same thing. But for here, with the big black spaces, the panel layouts and all that, it feels a bit more noticeable that it was a webcomic, digital comic to start. There was also some let's see if I can find it. There's definitely some page breaks that are thrown in there because of that format. There was a weird thing of like these just weird, let's see if I can find it. It was like, felt like there should be a title there, or words, or chapter break, or something. Yeah, like, you get this every so often. There's stuff like this. Let's see here. The other thing I really like about this, I'm going to see if I can find another one like that while I talk. Yep, there's another one. I feel like it has something to do with the format it was originally in, but, since I haven't read it like that. The other is, like, their boxes aren't consistent, like the pages. It drives me a little bit nuts where, try not to show off, where the top boxes don't quite line up. Like, the page layouts, I think, are weird and just tweaked me a little bit on this one. Other thing I really like is who Art meets in this. There's a lot of don't judge a book by the cover aspects to it. I still think there's something there, but I really do like the fact that we meet a new character and immediately are suspect, and it kind of goes into interesting directions. So overall, I think art's still really solid. The story's really good. I don't think it's quite as solid as the first volume, but it's still a really good read. There's definitely better out there that I'd recommend, but I like this. I do really, really enjoy this, and looking forward to seeing what the third volume is like and where it goes direction-wise. You can go get this and now out in comic shops. We've got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code to tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We have some links where you can purchase your own. They'll be affiliate links, so we're going to get a small percentage by doing that. You'll support our site, so thank you for that. I also want to thank Yen Press for hooking us up with the review copy, and thank you for watching. If you are into comics, if you're into manga, manhwa, graphic novels, comics in general, whatever, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.